And what's going on, everybody? It's your boy Carney over here. Hopefully having a beautiful day today. Today I am here to announce officially that I am part of the MLBA. I think that's what it's called. I'm not 110% sure. I'm part of a new draft league system, which is pretty cool. Basically, we were able to have points, and we were able to draft. And of course, knowing me, I was going into a meme a little bit. I mean, I'm going to play, but my team is going to be very unconventional. And oh, we got some good stuff in here. So let's get right into it. So my first mon I'm going to be drafting on the draft board is going to be Genesect. Genesect was worth like 30 points, and I was like, it's still here. I was around 4, so I picked up Genesect. It has pretty good offensives. It has a wonderful ability. Also, I can run the different drives on this mon. It's gonna be so good. Also, its move pool is bon magnifique, and it's a really good mon. You can run special, you can run it physical, you can run it scarfed, you can run it shift gears, you can run quick attack. I think this thing does get E-speed. I'm pretty sure this thing has to get E-speed. I mean, it gets quick attack over E-speed, so probably not. But like on the physical side, you have things like gunk shot, freaking rock polish, shift gear. Like it's bon magnifique. And I did not make this my Z move mon, which you guys might be hating me for, but there's a method to my reasoning eventually. But of course, that's our first round pick. So our first round, we're looking strong. Threat on the board, and now it's time to bring the second threat to the team, and I would like to introduce my boy Jumpluff. Okay, so hold up. Okay, by the way, guys, this is going to be my Z-Mon. One of my Z-Mons, at least. It's going to be one of my 3 Z-Mons I've decided to make Z-Mons. Okay, so Jumpluff is a really good Pokemon. Don't get me started about this beautiful grass type. So Jumpluff has that magical base speed of 110, which outspeeds a lot of things in the game. I'm not gonna lie, it does. And I mean, just between me and you, it does. Now you might be looking at that attack stats, you're like 55, that does nothing. Well, I got a thing for you. Okay, so between me, you, and everybody else watching this video, Jumpluff has the ability to Cotton Guard up. Jumpluff also has the ability to just be an annoying support mon with the things like Minto, harshing your opponent's beautiful attacks by 2 stages. Also, we can be destructive by using Leech Seed. We have Seed Bomb. We have other great moves. Oh, and it just gets better from here. So basically, this is going to be also a Cleric mon. It also gets the powerful move Strength Sip. Okay, so what Strength Sip does is basically it lowers down the attack of the opposing Pokemon and restores that attack stat to the HP of this mon. So, theory, Jumpluff doesn't die. Jumpluff does not die, and it's so good. It's very good. Also, we have things like Sleep Power, Stun Spore, Toxic, Infiltrator, such great ability. We have disruption moves like U-Turn, a Memento, like I already said. Cotton Guard is really good, and overall, it's a very good mon. It really is. It gets screens too. If you just want to add on its supportness. Now, how is this more of an offensive threat? See, it gets a beautiful move called Splash, and because of Splash, you can rock the normal MZ on it, which, oh my god, I'm about to fall on my seat because of how cool this is. Basically, you can rock the normal MZ on it, and it's +3 attack. Now Jumpluff has no switch, and it's like, by far a good mon, and if you're gonna sleep on this, guys, watching this video, if you're gonna sleep on it, oh man, I hope you sleep with 2 eyes open. Alright, my next mon on the block is going to be actually a really cool mon, actually a mon that I really wanted to try out, and that's why I picked it up round 3, and that's going to be Lantern. Now, Lantern is, let's just say it's a scary mon. It's a weird mon. because it has a very beautiful typing. It has really good abilities, being in Volt Absorb and Water Absorb. It can basically be a God tier Pokemon if it's allowed to be. Its stats aren't that bad. 67 outspeeds actually a lot of things. Like, you think about it, like, it's actually a really weird speed stat that works for a mon like this. Base 125 HP means this mon is living hits for days. And guess what this beautiful mon gets? Okay, it gets Heal Bell. And also with that, it gets a perfect coverage of water moves, Scald, Thunderbolt, Volt Switch, Toxic. Oh my god, the list goes on. And like, it's a very cool mon. It gets Sucker Punch. Come on now, guys. Come on, show me your moves. Show me your switch-ins. Now, things about this mon, super slow. Yes, switches into fire type moves very well. Magnifique. Okay, you know, it has a very cool move pool, and it's gonna make it one of the best mons in the game. Kid you not. I kid you not. It'll be one of the best mons in the game. If not, oh well. I mean, I do see me getting some kills with Lantern here and there, yeah, but Lantern, it's worth it. Alright? Kid you not. The next mon that we're picking up, we decided to go balls deep, and there was a strong mon sitting on the ground, and I just wanted to pick it up, and that's going to be Zygarde. Zygarde is one of those mons where you're just like, dang man, what's my switching? What's my 1000 arrow switching? Like, no, there's not a lot of them, okay? Aura Break is definitely the only, well, Aura Break is the only ability that we could be running, but definitely this is not one of my Z-Move mons either. Those can be coming towards the end, but basically Dragon Dance is crazy set. Core Enforcer, destroying your ability, yeah, there's just no switching. 1000 arrows is a beautiful move. Banded freaking Zygarde is great. Things like bulky Zygarde is good. Coil Camouflage, E-Speed Spam is decently well too. It's a very cool mon, and like, a lot of people just sleep on this mon, and you know, it basically gives grass types a reason. What's your 1000 arrow switching? A grass type, bulky grass type. Yeah, that's the only switching I can think of. That doesn't get Bing Bop Mollywop by Outrage. Alright, but my next mon is contradicts what I've been trying to do here, and that's gonna be picking up the Heat himself, Rotom Heat. Now, Rotom Heat is weird because I personally don't pick up fire types, and I didn't want 2 electric types, but I really wanted Rotom Heat just because it gets defog now, and I wanted to pick up a Rotom form. Nah, not really. I had some shenanigans planned for Rotom, but basically, let's just sum up Rotom being magnifique and being bulky. It's one of those really mons that's really bulky, and it's actually Genesect. Like, it can handle Genesect 1v1, so I kind of wanted to pick it up so no one else could use it against me. Honestly, it's kind of cool. I really do like this mon. Like I said, it could be Scarred, it could be Specs, it can do a lot of things. Overheat's a beautiful move. Like I said, it gets a really good move pull. Trick, I was about to say Switcheroo, but it gets Trick, Charge Beam, it gets Fairy Coverage and Disarming Voice. I mean, not really that good, but Hidden Powers all around the board. Also, Sunny Day, which is really cool, and you know, it's a really good mon. As long as, and it switches, okay, don't get me wrong, it also switches into ground type Pokemon, which not a lot of fire types can say they do. Like, oh, hey man, can you switch into this EQ here? No, not really. Oh man, that sucks. Guess what? Rotom Heat can, so, I mean, overall, it's a really good mon. I personally enjoy it. And yeah, basically it. Alright, so sweet. Our next mon is gonna go back to the kind of meme-ish category, but it's still a good mon, and it's a mon that actually I have not used, and it is Purugly. Purugly is a, I mean, don't get me wrong, okay, Purugly is a mon that I haven't used religiously, okay? I've used this mon multiple times before, but it hasn't really, like,
no one really uses Purugly for Purugly's sakes, okay? Like, Purugly, I mean, it's currently in the PU tier, and I mean, it's meh, but it's still a good mon. Literally, it really is still a good mon. It has things like Fake Out, Quick Attack, Play Rough, Knock Off. Like, it's very good offensively wise, and especially you slap a Life Orb in this thing, man, it's, oh man. And then per se, someone gets that Spadef drop on you. Guess what? I got that ability Defiant, which means that I can retaliate with anything in the book. Okay, remember that it also gets Sucker Punch. I have a lot of priority on this team. If you don't understand, like, I have a lot of priority. Okay, Hoopa is not gonna be Hoopa. I have Sucker Punch and everything. Basically, like, it's gone. Okay, Purugly does get the ability to have Taunt, and since it has this amazing speed stat of 112, a lot of things aren't going to be able to outspeed it. It's really cool. It's a really cool mon, and a lot of people are going to sleep on Purugly. I'm pretty sure Purugly is going to give me a couple sweeps. Maybe one or two. I don't know yet for sure, but just watch out, because Purugly is coming to town. Now I'm actually gonna click over to the other one because I don't remember my last few, which 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just refreshed myself, so bye. Alright, quick. Alright, so on the tail end of the draft, we're picking up another great mon, and this is gonna be our Mega this time. And basically, some person just wanted to pick up Mega Bayonet and not allow me to have my Mega. So thank you to that one person. But instead, I picked up a cool Mega. A Mega that a lot of people don't see in Draft League. And that's going to be Mega Glalie. Mega Glalie with that refrigerate ability is going to be like... It's going to be... you understand what I mean? Like, dog. Good. Dab. Okay? No dabbing here. But Mega Glalie is such a powerhouse, okay? First things first, look at this base stat line, okay? Basically, your attack stat, your special attack stat, so good. And you have base 100 speed. This is really good, really fortunate for us. We have things like Ice Shard, Ice Beam. We have refrigerated boosted returns, Explosion, okay? Refrigerated boosted explosion, okay? Something's dying, okay? We have things on the special side like Beam, Blizzard. We have Freeze Dry. We have things just utility-wise like Super Fang, Spikes, which is going to be very useful for a mon like this. Mega Glalie doesn't have much. I'm not going to lie. Mega Glalie, it's a good mon. It's a good mon, but it's going to take some TLC to keep it alive. Overall, Mega Glalie, scary. Ice type, kind of bulky, but overall, it's a good mon. It's a decent mon. I mean, there's nothing really to complain about this mon. Our next mon on the block is actually going to be another threat on the special side, though. And keeping up with my theme of just having speedy mons, we're going to have Alakazam. Alakazam is by far one of the weirdest mons I've ever drafted. I mean, because okay. Let me tell you. Alakazam to me is a mon that is easy to use, and I don't tend to use it. And the ability that we're going to be mostly rocking on this thing is going to be Zygarde, but I will from time to time use Inner Focus and maybe, you know, synchronize to have some shenanigans. But most of the time it's going to be Zygarde, maybe with Focus Sash, maybe with a Life Orb. But this mon in general is a scary mon. It has base 120 speed and base 135 special attack. And if you guys don't know what that means this thing is a special attacking machine. It hits like a truck, it feels like a truck, and ooh baby, it has a really good move pool, as most Gen 1 Psychics do. I mean, Hypno has a cool move pool. Just Alakazam has a great move pool. Jinx's move pool's alright for what it is right now, but Gen 1 Psychics are just beautiful. Starmie is a good mon. Basically, like Starmie. Look at Starmie, really good. Executor had a great move pool, but it did down the lines. But I mean, it's still good mon. It's a really good mon, and I really do enjoy it. Like I said, physical set could be brought. Counter is always a good move. You know, always have things like guard swap, you know, some stuff like this. It's a really cool mon. It gets gravity, and sadly, this is not another Z move mon, even though I feel like I could have done it. Misty Terrain. Oh, Psychic Terrain. Ooh, buddy. It's a terrain shredder. I'm just telling you right now, man. You best watch out for Alakazam. Alright, so now we're coming down to the last, I believe, 2 mons I have left on my draft. And, actually, no, we're going down to 3. My bad. Because I can't forget about my premier poison type, which is going to be my, oh, if I can, you know, forget it. I think it's like Skunk Tank? This is going to be Skunk Tank, okay? Basically, Skunk Tank, cool mon. I love it. Base 103 HP. Oh, so good. So good. It's actually, this brings me back to my mono poison days where I used to run this as my ace. Basically, it has average stats all around, but it does get, like, it gets fire coverage. It's a poison dark type. Only means that I'm only weak to ground type moves, which I actually have decent coverage for ground type moves right now at the moment. That's not bad. Things it gets: Sucker Punch, Poison Jab, Play Rough, Return, Shadow Claw. Really good moves. Moves like Fire Blast, Flamethrower. Like, you know, a defensive special set can still be detrimental to many teams. It also gets defog, so it can be a dedicated defogger, and it can also get rid of those dreaded T-spikes, being a grounded poison. It's overall a really decent mon. It actually has more utility than a lot of Pokemon that a lot of people bring. Sadly, like I said, this one's also not a Z move user, but my last 2 mons are, and oh baby, they're gonna surprise you. So let's go into my next mon, which is gonna be our spooky ghost of the team, which is gonna be Miss Magius. Now, Miss Magius or Magius is a decent. It's a decent ghost. Basically, let's just talk. Okay, so it's a very cool special mon. It's a special attacking mon with the power of multiple attacks. Okay, basically we have things like Energy Ball, Dazzling Gleam, Shadow Ball, Dark Pulse, Magic Oak, Memento, Nasty Plot, Pain Split. You know, I mean, I can go. Shh. You know, I can go on the list. Basically, it gets things like Hex, Heal Bell. You know, it's a very good mon. It has a lot of move pull, which is super good, which I love about this team. Basically, a lot of people are going to be sleeping on this team because, you know, it's like, oh, well, it's mismatch mon, so like, it's not super scary. But once you get down to it, you get paratrapped by a Miss Magius, it's over. Like, can you hand me your money now? Because you're gonna get Perish Songed. You're gonna get Shadow Sneaked. You know, I have a whole lot of priority on this team. Yes, it's a little bit of but it's decently good. I mean, I really do. I really do love disruptors. It gets things like Power Gem. Like, this mon has the move pool. It has the stats to carry itself. Base 105, special defense, special attack, and speed is so decent. And I mean, it's good, and it hurts. It can hit hard. It gets Nasty Plot. It gets Calm Mind. Thing lacking on this mon, though, is its defense. I mean, its defense is what's killing it. But base stats, like I said, it's decent. 60s and then 105. So you can take it with a grain of salt. But yes, this is going to be also my Z move user, so never-ending nightmares can happen, and basically anything in the book, it's allowed. So watch out for a skill swap. Alright, our last mon on the block, since we're only able to have a total, I think, 11 mons, which is awkward because I really wanted another one. I'm not going to get into that right now. Our last mon is going to be our fighting type Pokemon, and it's actually going to be a slow one because I wasn't able to pick up any fast ones, so it's going to be Machamp. Now, Machamp is be flexing on these hoes, okay? Machamp is a god. It's a Pokemon that most men are just like, huh? What? Huh?
Which, I mean, let's talk about it. So Machamp has the ability Guts, and also has the ability No Guard, and it also has the ability Steadfast. These are all 3 great abilities. 2 of them are used more than the other one, which is going to be the hidden ability Steadfast, but we can talk about both of them. So, Guts, get a flame orb on me, and it's basically a free choice band, and it does a lot. Sadly, yes, my speed, which being base 55, is bad, but there's something called a choice scarf that I can slap on this mon. And with the chances of always getting burned, looks always nice. Remember, Machamp also has the ability to have close combat, and its most powerful move, Dynamic Punch. Dynamic Punch with No Guard is a crazy move. Dynamic Punch by itself is base 100, and it has a 100% chance to confuse. Sadly, confusion has been nerfed, so it only happens about 30% of the time, but it's still a disruptor, and it's very cool, and it has a very nice niche for that. Things like Poison Jab and Low Kick are still really good moves. Don't get me wrong, it does get Seismic Toss if I want to just run like a defensive set, and when in doubt, this is a Z move mod, so all out pummelings and, you know, never ending nightmares could happen from this mod. Inferno Overdrive Fire Punches could happen. You just never know with this mod. This mod is scary. I forget what the dark type Z move is. What is that? I don't remember off the top of my head. But yeah, it's a scary mon. Let's just say it's a scary mon, and it gets one of my favorite moves in the game, the setup workup. So it's a good mon. Overall, it's a very good mon, and I can't wait to actually use this in battle. Honestly, I have a lot of great mons, and yes, it's weird. Don't get me wrong. Yes, it's really weird that things like Machamp, my team overall is very weird. Like, yeah, we lose to probably every good mega in the team, every good mega in the tier, and yeah, we probably lose to everything. But overall, it's a good team, and the Vancouver Stealth Rocks are going to be having fun in this league. So if you guys did enjoy this draft analysis, make sure to leave a like and comment down below what is your favorite mon. Also, if you guys do enjoy the face cam, I might bring this. I might keep this. You never know. I mean, I might. But for my draft analysis, I did want to make it a little personal, a little bit like a, hey baby, how you been? And yeah, so until next time, folks, this is your boy, Carney Hobo, signing off. Goodbye.